Holy crap. Episode 7 of The Penguin. You guys, we are headed to a big finale with episode 8. Episode 7. Holy crap, you guys. I always wanted a flashback scene. Or we're talking spoilers. Spoilers for The Penguin, episode 7. I always wanted a flashback scene of Oz as a kid. And boy, did it deliver. And it showed what happened to his brothers, you guys. First of all, the kid playing young Oz, absolutely fantastic. Got the walk down, got the, the whole leg brace. Absolutely amazing. We get to see kind of the relationship he had, when he was a kid with his mother and with his brothers. And the fact that he accidentally killed his brothers, oh my God, makes you feel for Oz even more because it was an accident. They were playing hide and go seek, right? His brothers knew he can't really move around. He's not really mobile because of his leg, you know what I'm saying? Go down, further down into the water well or whatever. And, Oz attempts it, but realizes, I can't do this. If I do this, I'm going to fall and bust my butt even more. Closes the door on them, locks it. It's a rainy day, rainy night, and it's heavy. Ends up accidentally drowning his brothers. That's why it's such a sensitive topic for Oz. Holy crap. I was like, my God. Oh, this is getting dark, really dark. The Penguin is such a good show, you guys, I'm telling you. This might just top any comic book show of all time. Yes, that means you too, Smallville. Smallville is one of my all-time favorites, you guys. My goodness. So seeing the whole flashback scene of a young version of his ma, you kind of figure out what she was kind of doing the numbers for, that one gangster guy or whatever. So, he was kind of helping out the family or whatever. Kind of took, Oz kind of took inspiration, obviously, because, ended up being a gangster growing up. But there were so many great moments in this episode. I love the fact that it picked right up after that massive cliffhanger from episode 6, you guys. Sophia found his mom, found Vic, beat up Vic, took his mom. That whole sequence where his mom was having another episode and Sophia was witnessing it. And she was like, do you know where you are right now? Was heartbreaking. Heartbreaking. Because honest to God truth, I don't know if Oz ever told his mom what happened to her sons. And that is devastating. And I have a feeling this next episode, they will reveal that. Or maybe she doesn't remember what Oz did. And that eats Oz up alive because he does not want to relive that experience again with telling his mom what he did to his brothers. And God damn, it's crazy, you guys. It's crazy when you think about it. And then, Salvatore Maroni, you guys, he's kind of getting his revenge on Oz because we all know what Oz did to his son and his wife. He had the audacity to even kind of describe the burning smell of the skin, the nails, the hair, his wife's hair product. I was like, oh, you are digging in deep, my friend. I was like, you're cutting some wounds that haven't healed. So Salvatore Maroni, you guys, was like, oh, I'm coming after you now. That whole scene was just buck wild. I thought he was going to kill Oz, honestly. I was nervous for my boy Oz. I was like, oh, God, no, don't kill Oz. But, Salvatore Maroni ends up having a stroke during their fight. And, that's it for him. That's all she wrote for that dude. And Oz is kind of upset. He's like, are you serious? I beat you, Maroni. I beat you. And they kind of remind me of that scene of Child's Play. Was it Child's Play 3? Where he scares that one older officer in his office and he ends up having a stroke and he falls over and dies. That instant thought in my head, thought of Child's Play 3. But I was like, man, that's how Salvatore Maroni went out. And then that whole cinematography of Oz and, how he was shooting him. I was like, oh, my God, dude, this scene is just brutal. Just absolutely brutal. Ooh, y'all, this is wild. And the ramifications of Sophia's actions and what she did to that little girl is coming full circle. She understands what it's like to be alone. She killed her whole family. That whole scene was so powerful because Sophia realizes what she has done, what kind of monster that she's creating. Look at everything that's happened to her, being thrown into Arkham in the family, all that stuff, it created a monster within her. So that's why she was so emotionally unstable, kind of having these panic attacks, because she was realizing what she was doing. It was wrong. It was wrong. That's what she was doing. So that whole scene was absolutely freaking heartbreaking. No idea where my boy Vic is. Nobody knows where Vic is. He was supposed to bring an army back or whatever, but we don't know what happened to Vic. Maybe, shit got too real for Vic, and he was like, I need to get out of here. I almost died. Sophia almost took me out. I gotta leave. I'm gonna go back with my girl. So maybe he abandoned Oz. That's a possibility, but I hope not, because I love their relationship. Oz is like his father figure right now for Vic. My God, I really want to tip my hat off to Oz's mom, the actress, because she has been a gem. In every scene, she just steals it. She was stealing the scenes with her and Sophia. I was like, man, she is so good. And the way she backhanded her, I was like, oh, from the hip, split the lip. I was like, that is wild. But she understood. Sophia kind of knew that her, Oz's mom was dealing with like dementia or whatever. And she was like, I'm not going to do nothing because she's clearly not in her right mind. And then she brings in her doctor friend that she's screwing on the side. She's like, I need you to talk to her. Maybe that doctor knows everything now. Maybe he got into the psyche of his mother's head. That's a possibility as well. I'm glad they didn't kill her off in this episode, you guys, but the finale only leads to big things. And I like to bring up when Oz is sitting watching a movie with his mom. The movie he's watching, guy has a hi-hat, the suit, just like the Penguin. Easter egg, baby. I was like, that's where he gets his style of fashion from. His favorite movie growing up as a kid. And it's not Beetlejuice. So I was like, got that Easter egg. And the ending, he's talking to Sophia. He's like, let's make a switch or whatever. Just give me my mom back. And that whole, the emotion that Colin Farrell it just brings it out through the makeup. Brings it out. He thinks his mom's dead in the back of the trunk, but finds out it's a bomb with 20 seconds left, and he's got to get his gimping leg out of here. He's like, oh, damn, I gotta go. Wild to me. The crazier part was he went down to where his brothers drowned. He probably hasn't been over there since that night because of how traumatic that night probably felt for him. I was like, oh my God, is he going to see his brother's skeletons? Because imagine if he told nobody. Nobody's been down there since that night. That would have been even more darker. Can you imagine that? Oh my God. Woo, you guys. This is going to lead to an epic finale. And I can't wait. Episode 8 next week is going to be fantastic. I love this episode. Probably my favorite episode so far. Like I said, I've been waiting for a flashback scene, and we got it. And did it deliver. It delivered good. Post your comments down below. Let me know what you guys thought about episode 7 of The Penguin. Thoughts and opinions. What was your favorite moment? Did you enjoy the flashback scene of the big reveal of what happened to Oz as his brothers? Post your comments down below. Let me know. And of course, thank you guys for taking time out of your day for watching C-Roll Productions. Peace.